So up next, I'm going to hand over to Ms. Grozdana Maric. I've already mentioned that AI is all around us today, and she will take us into a little bit more detail about how it's being used and adding value in a variety of different industries. Grozdana is the head of SMEA Fraud and Security Intelligence here at SAS, and her main role is to position, design, deliver anti-fraud, compliance, and security solutions that meet the needs of customers in various sectors such as banking, insurance, telecommunications, and trade. So take it away, please, Grozdana.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me to this panel. Let me start with a quick introduction on Sas Company, because Sas is market leader in advanced analytics and artificial intelligence. The company was founded in 1976, so more than 40 years ago, and started as a project at North Carolina State University to create statistical analysis system, hence it is the name of the company, which was originally used primarily by agricultural departments at university. So we are not only industry leaders, but we are also pioneers of statistical modeling, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and so on. And today, in reality, artificial intelligence is part of our lives. It is not only on your smartphone, on your laptops, or in cars, it is everywhere. And it can be used to solve different types of problems. And I will mention some use cases today. But let's first start what is actually artificial intelligence. If we say simple, it is science of training the computer to perform tasks that are normally handled by human beings. Then we have machine learning, which is included in AI, and that AI is broader statement. Machine learning is subset of it, and it is not just training the computer to do something, but also making it able to learn and next time to perform the better task. If the new things happens, to catch it. And this is very important in fraud prevention area, which I closely work on. So, artificial intelligence can help a business to increase sales, to improve customer experience, to automate work processes, to provide predictive analytics. Financial services can, for example, benefit from AI-based enterprise decisioning process. You can calculate probability of default. So, which is the probability that some customer will not pay loan or will not pay a debt on credit card. You also can calculate exposure at default. Then you can calculate provisioning. You can apply advanced internal base rating systems which can help you to have lower capital charge. So you really can have a great impact directly on your revenues in company. Then you can calculate probability of attrition, of churn, of response on some campaigns, and so on. And similar in telco industry, improve processes, optimize campaign, recognize next best offer for your customer, recognize which post-pay customers are not likely to pay, which are fraudulent transactions. So you really can, with AI, protect your reputation also. Logistic companies, for example, can use AI for better inventory and delivery management. Retail business, Kelly already mentioned some use cases. Then utilities can use smart meters and smart grids to decrease power consumptions and so on. Then we have in medicine great examples of AI. We can apply image recognition and recognize, for example, cancer is in very early stages with very high confidence, which is not able to be recognized by human beings, by doctors. So really a great usage across all industries and across all processes, I would say. Now let's explain one more detailed industry example, applying artificial intelligence in detecting external and internal fraud across different industries, across insurance, banking, telco, tax offices, government, healthcare, and so on. Historically, fraud detection systems have relied primarily on business rules. This has been good for identifying the things that have already been learned. but there are some issues with utilizing only this methodology. First, business rules create a lot of noise, create lots of false positive alerts. That takes time to triage and result in operational inefficiency. Second, business rules become common knowledge to the fraudsters. And third, business rules aren't forward-looking. They aren't there to catch tomorrow's fraud. And this is where AI can help a lot. So in addition to expert rules, SaaS solutions have predictive models, anomaly detection, profiling, text mining, network analytics to provide 360-degree view on all relevant entities that are linked. And with all of this, so you can find more fraud than others who don't use that. You can significantly minimize false positives, which will help you to minimize operational costs. And very important also, you improve customer experience. So you don't bother customers, you don't decline genuine transactions if it is not needed. And how artificial intelligence can additionally help here. So you can support and make automatic more other processes. For example, you can make automatic alerts workflow and alert triage. For example, alert hibernation, you put low score on hibernation, and opposite is alert escalation. So not all things have the same level of urgency. AI is not something that will steal the job from people that you can sometimes read in newspapers, that it will replace people. It is something that will enhance, so will bring more efficiency and more consistency, also important. For example, in this case, you are reviewing less fraud alerts, but you are not thinking less. Also, I would like to mention the importance of data quality. I'm sure that all of you have heard about garbage in, garbage out phrase, and also Kelly mentioned it. So no matter how good you have statistical models, profiling, machine learning methods, they will only deliver optimal results in case data are quite right. So we take care and put a lot of importance on data quality, standardization data, cleaning, and it is the crucial part and the component of our solution. One another example that I would like now to explain is connected to a pandemic situation last year and currently still ongoing. So we see it was very challengeable for all companies, and those who had AI technologies already integrated in processes managed to faster adapt to this new normal. One of key things that we noticed is when lockdown started, May and March last year, and depending on which country when, the companies were saying at the moment that 90% of staff started to work from home in one peak, so remotely. For example, banks saying that approximately 70 to 80% of their branch employees started to work remotely. And these new deployed remote access services, upon launching them, significantly increase actually the risk of fraud and bring different security vulnerabilities. And to be able to automatically recognize new fraud threats in such situation was really very crucial. Also, banking industry experienced 5-year digital transformation squeezed in just few weeks. And new channels and engagements via call center, for example, dramatically increased to supplement and to complement branch operations. Then we see increase of digital transactions. Banks saw in average last year 50% in digital transactions increase. And many of customers practically did first time in their life online transaction, online shopping, and so on. And similar for other industries, for telco, for insurance, for retail, and so on. And all these opened new doors for external and also internal fraud, and brought really the urgency to apply AI techniques to support that rapid change. We also see that regulator is pushing a lot appliance of AI. For example, in anti-money laundering regulation, regulator is aware there are many deficiencies of the process which don't apply AI. There are many false positives. There are much more people needed to review all of this, and they really make a pressure to apply AI in all these processes. So to conclude, we see that all industries are focusing more and more how to adopt and integrate AI technologies into day-to-day processes in a way they enhance overall performance. And this is not nice to have anymore. This is really must-have in order to be and to remain competitive for all companies.